This video will show you how to install the Yakit app for Shopify, set up your international shipping zones, and process your shipments through Yakit. The first thing I'm going to do is go to my Apps section in Shopify and search for the Yakit app. So here I'm just going to search for Yakit by typing in Yakit, and here it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit Get. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit the Install App button here. Okay. Now what this will do is this will take you to the yakit.com sign up page where you'll need to create your yakit.com account. So I'm going to go ahead and create my yakit.com account here, and when I'm done I'm going to go ahead and hit I agree to Yakit terms and conditions and press sign up. This will create my yakit.com account, which will link up to my Shopify store. Here for the primary country of origin, I'm going to go ahead and select United States. That's where I'll be shipping from. And then I'm going to go ahead and click these boxes and hit sign up. Another step that you'll need to complete after you fill in your information is there's some shipper details that you'll need to complete. So I'll go ahead and do that here. Next, I'm going to click on yes here for the question, do you have a Shopify store? I'm going to go ahead and complete my shipment pickup address section here. Let me just type this in. I'm just going to check this option. My business address is the same as my shipment pickup address. I'm just going to use the same address. Hit next. And the last step of the sign up process here at the yakit.com page is for you to provide a shipper consent form. There's a blank shipper consent form template here which you can download and fill out. Once you have it, you can just drag it here into this area to send it back to us. I have one prepared here, so I'll just drag the file into that area and drop it here. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit next. And that's it. You'll get a message here that says your documents are being verified. And that is the completion of the yakit.com sign up process. So now that we're done with the yakit.com sign up, we're going to go ahead and go back to Shopify and set up the shipping zones. So I'm going to go back here to Shopify, click on Settings, and go to Shipping. And then I'm going to go ahead and set up my shipping zone. So here I'm going to go ahead and click Add Shipping Zone. And then we'll go ahead and call this Rest of World. After that, I'm going to click Add Countries. I'm going to go ahead and select Rest of World to add all my international countries to this zone. So that's been done here. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add Yakit as a carrier for this zone. So I'm going to do that by going to Add Rate here under Calculated Rates. And then selecting Yakit as a carrier. Okay, you'll see that Yakit is a carrier because you've installed the Yakit app already. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit Done. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit Save. Okay. Great, so this is done. So now that I'm done setting up my international shipping zone, let's go ahead and place an order here from my store. So I'm going to go ahead and hit online store, then click on my storefront. And let's go ahead and add an item to the cart here. Checkout. Then I'm going to just go ahead and enter in some customer information on this page. I'll just put in an Australian address. So here. Choose Australia here as my country. Then I'm going to hit continue to shipping method. And as you can see, you can now see the Yakit rates here in the shipping methods section of the checkout. So we have two service classes here. One is diverse carriers, which is our 6 to 12 day service, and we also have our DHL Express service, which is due to 2 to 5 days. As you can see here, the shipping and the duties and taxes breakdown is shown here for the customer to be able to see the breakdown. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and select the shipping method and hit continue to payment method. So here I'll just choose the faster shipping here, hit continue. Then finally, on the last page here, you'll be needed to select your payment method. For this particular demo store, I have a COD method enabled, so I'm just going to use that for this particular order and hit the complete order button here. Okay, great. So here my order has been completed. And now we can go ahead and go to the Yakit shipping tool to pull the order and process it through Yakit. So in order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my Shopify admin dashboard and then go to my apps section and then click on my Yakit app, which will take me straight to my Yakit shipping tool. So here I'm taken to my Yakit shipping tool, and on this page you'll find a pull shipments from Shopify button. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and refresh the screen, and as you can see, the Australian test order that I completed has come into my Open Shipments tab here. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to process this order through Yakit. We also offer domestic shipping services as well within the US, so you'll be able to provide shipping services within the US to your customers as well. So we offer both international and domestic services, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and process that Australian order, that test order I just created. So I'm going to click on that order and then select add to a new job. Okay, shipments have successfully been added to this job, so I'm going to hit continue shipping this job. Here I'm going to go ahead and pay for the shipment. You can either use a PayPal or a credit card to pay for the shipment. You can also see the job invoice for the shipments in this job by clicking on the download job invoice link shown here. So I'm going to click on that. And here you'll be able to see the job invoice, which contains the cost details for the shipments within this job. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my payment screen to pay for this shipment. Instead of using a PayPal or credit card for this shipment, I'm going to just use a demo token that I set up. So I'm just going to select Yakit token there. So after hitting apply, it's going to tell me that a payment has been successfully applied for this job, so I'm going to hit next. Here I'm going to go ahead and generate my shipping label. I'm going to do so by hitting the print button shown here. Okay, so here this is an express shipment going DHL, so here's my shipping label. You'll be able to print this label out to your label printer or your desktop printer if you have one. Okay. And then the last step here is to just hit dispatch, which is going to complete this shipment. I'm not going to hit the dispatch button for this test order because it's actually going to schedule a real DHL pickup from the shipping location. But once you hit dispatch, the order will be marked as fulfilled in your Shopify, and that will generate an email that gets sent out to the customer with a shipping confirmation email, and that will contain a Yakit tracking link for them to be able to track their shipment as it travels to them. Here's an example of what one of our Yakit tracking links looks like. So here's an example of one of our tracking links. This is what the customer will receive in the shipping confirmation email. So they'll be able to follow their shipment as it travels to their door. They'll see all the tracking events in real time. They can also contact our shipment support team using the YChat button that's provided on each and every tracking link so that they can communicate with our shipment support team with any questions about their shipment. So that's about it. I hope this video has shown how our Yakit app for Shopify is super easy to set up and use. Thank you for your time, and I hope you found this video helpful.